Hi guys, thanks for dropping in to Design by Kathy. Today I want to show you how to do a swipe method on a canvas, but we're going to leave some negative space, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about right now. What I have here, this was a white 12 by 12 canvas that I've painted black. It is almost all the way dry. I just got a few little wet spots, but that's going to be okay. I'm going to be using this beautiful DecoArt metallic paint in Worn Penny. This is an apple barrel in cobalt blue. And this, I'm in love with this color. It's DecoArt blue-green. No, I'm sorry, bluegrass green. And I'm also going to be adding a little white. Now I've painted, and this is also apple barrel, I have painted this canvas with Craft Essentials black. I'm going to move these out of my way. I have already mixed these up in my little squeeze bottles. I have added 1-to-1 ratio of my Liquitex Pouring medium. And I've also added just a few drops of my Treadmill Belt Lubricant. So to get all that out of the way, these are the tools I'm going to use. This little credit card and this little putty knife, or painter's putty knife, or whatever you call that thing. I want to have plenty of paper towels around because it's we get messy around here, but that's okay. It's part of the fun. So I'm going to get these all set. Have a little sip of water. Okay, so let's get started. I am going to start with my Worn Penny here. But what I want to do when I'm saying negative space, my purpose for painting this canvas black is unlike some of the other things that we've done, my other videos where the paint, we covered everything and it rolled off the edges. I don't want all this to roll off the edges. I want to keep some here because I really like these colors against this black background. And I do want a little bit of white. I think the white just kind of helps balance it, if you will. So I'm just going to make these little lines across. I'm going to continue with each of these colors. Okay, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Get my color. I want to continue on in the same fashion here. I love this bluegrass green. I just think that's an awesome color. I don't know, there's something about these that just, I thought, against this black background, is just pretty awesome looking. See, I want to go this way now, so I'm going to do one more set of the colors along here. I think I'll do one more. I've got it pretty close to the edge here, so I think I'm going to do the same with this over here. So let's just put one more little row here, or rows of 4, I should say. I'll make sure I have everything out of the way. I've also got, well, I'm gonna start with the larger one of the little painter's putty tool. So I'm gonna start here and we're gonna see what happens here. You can see already we're getting these fantastic cells. Now I want to use this one just in the smaller places. Our cells have just popped up beautifully there. Let's see, we're going to go right here. You know, some of them that we've done, if you look back at some of my other videos, we would swipe across. We do a positive swipe and a negative swipe, or whichever direction you want to consider that. But in this case, I want to, you know, we're just doing our single swipe. Now I've got a smaller area here, so I'm going to go back to my little small card here. And you see initially when I make the swipe, it doesn't really look like much until it starts taking this on. And that's when it really starts just taking a hold there. I love the copper. Look how that copper is just jumping through there. It's beautiful. Let's see, which way do we want to? You know, and I might need a little more paint there, but I don't want to swipe all the way down to the black. I just personally thought the contrast, and it is coming over the edges, you know, somewhere here, so we'll go ahead and let that be there. I don't think it matters, but the thing is, I just wanted I always like my edges. You all know I like my edges covered here. And look, these cells are just popping up beautifully. I'm loving this copper color, and I just used the last amount of it there, so clearly I'm gonna have to make a run and get some more of that, because I love this copper color. I'm going to use a little bit smaller right here. You've got to have room. I want to make sure, get all my stuff out of my way. I like using the little card. I just feel like I have a little more control, if you will, or whatever you want to call it there. I don't like having the handle, I think, is my problem. Oh, the copper is gorgeous. I don't want to swipe that off, but I need to. And watch what it does. I mean, that is just awesome. I mean, it just looked like bland, and then that pops up. It's just gorgeous. I've got a big dab of paint here, so I want to gently swipe across there. And then I have a little negative space right here, which, you know, it's not really, you know, you can see some of the black, but I think the contrast with the black edges is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. I hope you can see that. But anyway, I'm going to just see if I can take some of that and share that right along there. And because of the pouring medium, and because of the lubricant, that's what's helping us get these great cells that we're seeing pop up. Oh, it's just really, really, I don't know, I love these colors, and I do like having the black background. You know, and I think it, you know, where it's flowed over on some of the places, I think that's fine. And we still have our black edges there to give it just a little more character. Let's see if I can pick that up where you can see it really well. I don't know, I like these colors. I like this look, and it's making some gorgeous sails. And thankfully, happy accident, I guess you could say, is it's really making them really, the copper penny is what's really standing out, and I think that's great. I love that color. But as you can see, the contrast here of where these colors and the black edge, well, this one's flowed over. And see, this edge just went on over, which is still pretty and perfect. Well, not perfect. We're not looking for perfection. Since this one has got some places, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't help this little edge. A lot of the metallic paints, I don't, you know, they don't stand out like in your face, but they sure do have a really subtle wow effect to them. As you can see, I'm using my paint. I watched a video one day, and I sadly can't remember whose video it was, but you did a fabulous job. And one of the comments was, "Oh, I can't believe you're wasting all that paint." So we're not wasting paint. We're using it. These colors, I can tell you for sure because I did play with this same color scheme on another project, something I was trying to attempt, and they had a whole different look on the white background versus what we've done here with the black background, and I really like this. Let me wipe my little card off here because I think I probably, you know, that should start forming some cells right there. So as you can see, I'm using up all of my runoff here on my edges. Anyway, I hope you can see how beautiful those copper cells shining through look. I think that's great. I just love this color combination, and this was actually pretty much a happy accident for me to pick these colors, because usually I like to find, you know, like I've mentioned before, I like to go find my color palettes on the Pinterest where you can find all the color palettes, and if you go to my Pinterest Designed by Kathy, you can find where I've saved tons of them already, and you can go and find those and save those to your own pages or own boards. But it's just color combinations that, if you're having trouble finding that inspiration to pick colors that go well together, a lot of them are directly from nature. But again, my Pinterest is Designed by Kathy. But anyway, this is what we've come up with, and I absolutely love these colors. I think they are just great, and I'm just so, the cell formation and the copper penny is just worth it. I definitely recommend playing around with some metallic paints because they are pretty. Anyway, I hope you'll leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this. If you're doing fluid art or you enjoy fluid art, I would appreciate you sharing your thoughts with me. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope you'll give it a try. Make it yours, make it personal, and I know you can do it. This was fun and simple and just some feel-good colors. Have a good day.